Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 23 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24, and today I'm going to be taking a break from the Extreme program as much as I want to be able to grind that and get it done. Eventually you have to take a break from it. I mean, the Conquest map was just insane. You know, once you got through the NL West, okay, then it started to ease up after that, and then you're thinking, okay, this will be easy. And then bam, they hit you with that 44 million territory that pretty much, if you don't beat it on Hall of Fame, you are likely heading backwards, or you are likely going to have to do the whole thing all over again. So, you know, not that I'm saying I'm frustrated by the program. I mean, I got the Conquest map done anyway. But there's another reason for it. Alright? The fact is that on Friday, the July monthly awards program is coming out. So, we need to get the July Tops Now program done in anticipation for that. Because tomorrow they're also going to release the week 3, which is the last of the program, or the last of the program, and then Friday they come out with it. So that is what we are doing today. As you can see, I have not made any progress since I did week 1. So now it's time to do week 2. All these moments should be fairly simple. I mean, compared to compared to what I had to deal with in the Hall of Fame or in the Extreme program, this should be fairly simple. Not guaranteed, but just, you know, it should be simple. Obviously, I'm not doing a great job there. So that is what my plan is today, and then like I said, tomorrow they're releasing week 3, which means I'm going to be grinding that as well. And then just as a reminder to you guys, Thursday and Friday there will be no streams. Those are once again, I'm doing afternoon shifts, so I will not be streaming then. Oh my gosh. You know, I was talking about how these moments should be simpler than what I faced in the Extreme program. And here I am, and I can't even complete the first moment. So, embarrassing. But, yeah, there's obviously no stream on, oh my gosh. Should have hit it harder. You know, I should have bared in mind that the runner on second has 26 speed, so if I want the run to score, I'm gonna have to hit it deeper than what I did. It can't just be a simple dribbler up the middle for a base hit. No, I gotta give this one a good smack, probably right in the gap, if not over the wall. There we go. That should score him. Alright. And the fact that I did it against the Yankees, too. Added bonus. Alright. Now I gotta strike out. Oh, Nick Pivetta. That's right, I remember this. Pivetta had the supercharge for striking out 13 batters. I do remember this.
1-0.
But I hope y'all are enjoying your Tuesday. Obviously, you know, my Mets, you know, they got a win yesterday. They beat the Chicago Cubs 11-2. Unfortunately, with a high score like that, it's pretty much guaranteed that tonight or their next game, whatever that may be, is not going to be a high-scoring ordeal. It's only one inning, right? Because if it is one inning, well, that doesn't help me. Yeah. Okay. Restart. By the way, I do have a shit ton, and I mean a shit ton of packs to open up from the Extreme program. So get ready for that. I may do that towards the end of the stream because I feel like towards the end I'm going to have a lot more time to be able to do it, as opposed to, you know, I want to be able to get every moment that I can to, or I need every minute that I can to complete this June or this July Tops Now program. Strike 3, sit out. I didn't do that the last time either. Yeah. Or the last 2 times, actually. I never did it. Ball. But what was I saying about my Mets? Oh yeah, don't expect a high-scoring affair from them tonight or whenever the next game is, because the reality is that usually what happens when they have a high-scoring affair. One day, the next they stink. So, oh, tonight was also the football jersey giveaway that they were doing. Although my main interest is going to be on Saturday, because I have that's the makeup day from back in April when they had the rain out there. So, and the only reason that I'm going, other than, yes, I have the ticket already, so I might as well, is that they're giving away the Mr. Met plush doll, right? Or is that the Mrs. Met? Nope, it's the Mr. Met. I have the Mrs. Met right back here. You might not be able to tell. So hold on one second. Yeah. So here's the Mrs. Met plush doll that they gave away that I ended up getting. And now they're going to give away the Mr. Met on Saturday. Although, I'll tell you what, honestly, I think my plan is going to be go there, get the plush doll, and then leave. Why would I stick around for the game? I know the Braves are probably going to crush the Mets. Well, unfortunately, last year, the games between the Mets and the Braves actually had a lot of meaning. This year, not so much. It's more of the Mets, like, waving the white flag and hoping that the Braves don't kill them in the process.
The first baseman, number 19,
Anyway, so yeah, in all likelihood, maybe I'll stick around for, you know, a free soda or a hot dog or whatever. Maybe I'll do that, but otherwise, actually, I mean, I suppose I should stick around for the game. I don't know. But I don't really want to watch the Mets get destroyed by the Atlanta Braves. I really don't. So we'll see what happens. But because on Saturday I do want to do a stream for you guys. So if I go to a game, it'll delay it probably by an hour or whenever I can get home. Oh, I thought that was gone for a second.
Now first baseman.
Anyway, depending on what I do, obviously that'll impact the stream on Saturday, because Saturday's going to have a ton of content. I mean, I just talked about the July monthly awards program being released, so you know that's reason enough for me to want to come back early. Not even bother. Just grab the plush doll and move on. Just stinks too, because I also had plans to go to the Battle of the Badges on Thursday, mainly because David Wright is hosting it. So I wanted to see if I could get a picture with David Wright, and I just realized I'm doing the afternoon shift on Thursday, so now I can't do it. Not unless David Wright ends up showing up at my workplace, which is possible. Davis Schneider? What do you mean, Layla? I've not heard of this guy. He plays for the Blue Jays? No, I've never heard of him. First game was 3 games ago, and he's already 7-11, 2 home runs. Alright, so he's had a pretty good start to his career. Good for him. I always love to see baseball players have great starts to their careers. Of course, it's all about, is that common? Like, elite, those are elite. Those are pretty good numbers, yeah. 2 home runs, 7 of 11. 7 of 11, I mean, that might be below 70% average. That sounds like that guy is going to get a Topps Now card tomorrow. Unless, wait, how long, you said 3 games ago? So then he did, okay, so he'll probably get an August Topps Now card. That's if MLB The Show is going to recognize it. Yeah, that definitely sounds like a Topps Now moment. Alright, well, good for him. Maybe he will have a Topps Now card. I don't know. But that's a very good start. Usually that kind of performance, leads to Topps Now cards. So we'll see what happens. It's not going to happen until the August month Topps Now program comes out. He's even got that 70s stash. That little Keith Hernandez-esque stash. Okay, can I seriously hit a home run with Joey Votto? I mean, for crying out loud, this is the 95 overall. Wait. Getting hits is not exactly helping me out here. I need the home run.
Ball. Wow. 1-0.
Yeah. It wasn't just the Orioles either. They got swept by the Royals too. So that whole road trip was completely useless. Of course the Orioles are the real deal. Yeah. Yep. We got swept by the Royals and by the Orioles.
Ball.
Of course, we picked up a win against the Chicago Cubs yesterday, so at least we're not going to get swept by the Cubs. Yep. Just shows you where the Mets are. The Mets are not winning, Layla. That's the point. The Mets are not competing. I'm honestly surprised that they even got a win against the Cubs. Was that Sunday? Because Sunday might make a lot of sense. That no offense by the Mets at all, and Quintana, played a decent game. So maybe that's the game that you saw. Dang it. I am doing you know what? I'm not doing everything. What I'm not doing is power swing. Maybe I need to power swing to be able to get this. And what do you know? First one I actually power swing with, Votto hits it out of there. Yeah, Quintana didn't have a bad start. It was just that the Mets couldn't get any offense behind him. So, I don't know. I really don't know, Layla. No, I mean, that's the way the Mets work. Yep. That sounds pretty much like the Mets. Not just this season, but last season too. They couldn't get any offense with runners in scoring position or bases loaded. So this is not a new thing for the Mets, so to speak. They have basically struggled with hitting. Well, here's the thing, Layla. Even if, let's say they try to tank and try to get a top 10 pick for for next year's draft. That may be all good and dandy, but here's the thing you gotta remember: the Mets are over the luxury tax, and they're penalized with that by losing 10 draft picks or going down 10 draft picks from where they're picked in the lottery. So let's say the Mets end up picking pick number 4 as an example. Well, unfortunately, that 4th overall pick becomes the 14th overall pick. It happened this year. In this year's draft where they were supposed to have the 22nd overall pick. And because they were over the luxury tax, they had to go down into for the 32nd pick. Right. So that creates a huge problem there. See, even if the Mets tank, they would not get a they would not get a good they would not get yeah they would get a mid-round pick at best. Except they don't want to do that, Layla. And the Dodgers certainly don't want to give up Freddie Freeman. Besides, I don't think Freddie would want to come to the Mets anyway. Like, he has so much loyalty to Atlanta. I don't think he's gonna disrespect that loyalty by going to the Mets. And besides, you still have Pete Alonso to worry about anyway. Wait, you gonna? I guess you could DH Alonso and have Freddie play first. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, the Braves and the Mets have been rivals for most of their franchises, really. I mean, the Braves have a lot more history than the Mets do. The Braves have been around a lot longer, but it particularly got high in the '90s when the Braves and the Mets were meeting up in the playoffs. It was actually one of the most heated rivalries in all of baseball. I mean, probably second to the Red Sox and Yankees. Late '90s, early 2000s, yeah. It was that heated. Like, basically think, yeah, Yankees, Red Sox, that kind of heated. The difference was that they actually met up in postseason multiple times. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that fight, and my God, what a wallop of a punch by Jose Ramirez. That was freaking fantastic. I mean, Tim Anderson definitely got some shots in on Ramirez. I'll give him that. But my God, that right hook by Jose Ramirez knocked Anderson the F out. Oh my God, it was great. And listen, you got to go back and listen to the radio call for the Indians with that happening. It is perfect. It is perfect. It's almost like a boxing match that the guy is calling, and it is perfect. Anderson is down! Anderson is down! Oh my God. I listened to that yesterday because I saw the fight happen. I actually saw it happen on Saturday. Like, I saw that fight, but I didn't pay much attention to it because I figured, oh boy, another benches, clearing thing. I didn't actually see. I didn't actually see Anderson get knocked the F out. Not that I'm encouraging that, but I mean, that was just fantastic. That fight. Oh, Layla, there have been instances where there have been fights in the MLB before. I think there was one in the early 2010s. If you go back and listen, or if you go back and watch, I think it was Rudin Odor, and it might have been Jose Bautista that I'm thinking about. But they got into it. They got into it pretty bad. Yep, Bray. What's up, by the way? Welcome in. I appreciate you stopping by. Oh my gosh, what a freaking fight that was. Whoops, wrong one. Yeah. Eyes rolled back. It was crazy. He was out. Oh, yeah. I saw that. I saw the punch. Dude got knocked the F out. Again, I'm not trying to encourage that kind of behavior. Not in the slightest. It's just look, that was an awesome fight. It was just awesome. The commentary really just sold it. I wouldn't say that, because I don't think the MLB tries to have that be their, like, oh, let's do more fights. Like, I don't think the MLB wants that to happen. So I'm pretty sure they're trying to quell the damage to this. They don't want people just expecting fights all the time. Start watching baseball, yeah, and be bored in like the first 20 minutes because there are no fights happening. Yeah. What's up, Marcus? How you doing? I'm just saying. Prediction for July monthly? I have no honest to God idea. You got Bellinger? That would be interesting. But I really wish they would stop with the low vision guys. Like, I don't want that. I don't want someone who's low vision. Like, Chapman was perfect because at least he had high 80s vision. Oh my gosh. Well, so much for that. I want something different because Ohtani and Judge are not usable in my mind, not unless I'm going to throw... I don't even want to use Ohtani as a pitcher. His pitching ratings are like not worthy of being a 99 overall. I don't even know how they figured that out. Seriously, 74 walks per nine, 82 home runs per nine. How is that worthy of a 99 overall? Benintendi? Yeah, he's a good contact hitter. So you got his vision up to 64. That's still relatively low. I really have no idea who would be the Lightning player or who would even be considered. I'm the only thing I can guarantee you is it's probably not going to include a New York Met. Best contact hitter? I mean, Mookie, I guess you could throw him up there. I mean, you should also consider his teammate, Freddie Freeman. Luis Arias, that guy hits for average. Right, but you're saying contact hitter. These contact hitters are not going to... Contact hitters are not going to hit for power. They're going to hit for average. So, like the Luis Arias, Freddie Freeman, Jeff McNeil, obviously not now, but last year, McNeil... I didn't even see what they wanted. They want me to hit a extra base hit. Got it. Like that's what a contact hitter is. Right. So, okay. So you're saying he's one of the best all-round guys, which, that's I think you can make that claim. Not too many guys like that. Trout somehow still has speed, so then you have Ohtani, too. Jose Ramirez is not all that quick. Let's see, Aaron Judge doesn't have the speed either. I'm not sure that Trey Turner has the power. I have to look at it. I have to look at his stats, but I don't think he has the power to be a an all around guy. Like when I think of all around, I think of speed, bat, fielding, that kind of stuff. Like I think five tool kind of player. Yeah, that's why I'm saying he might not be all round, whereas Mookie might be. Yeah, like Turner has always been known for speed. I mean, he's had 99 speed since I think he's been in the game itself.
0-1.
Right, but not. I wouldn't say at the level that Trey Turner is quick. Like Mookie has decent speed. He does have decent speed. Just not blazing like Trey Turner does. Strike three, sit out. Yeah, he does. That's why I'm saying he might be also an all-round athlete. He might be all-round too. Because not only can he bat and field and run, but he can also pitch too. So actually, Ohtani might have the edge in that one because of the fact that he can pitch.
That's a ball.
Well, he does get hits. I can tell you he does get hits. In fact, one of the moments in the Extreme program is to get 4 hits with Ohtani, one of them being a home run and another one being a triple, which is hard.
Nope, that's a ball.
But if he can also draw those walks, he gets on base, and he can steal bases. He's quick. Yeah, you are absolutely right, Layla. I mean, people have, I've seen a lot of comparisons between the Mets and the Angels in terms of the trade deadline. Here's the thing. The Mets knew they were selling. Strike three, sit out. The Angels bought in. Like, the Angels traded for some good hitters, and yet came up with nothing, or are on this bad stretch right now. They do matter. If they let it go, if the Angels let it slip away, all their moves at the trade deadline will be useless. Yeah, that's possible. I mean, I haven't been up to date on what's going on with the Angels, other than they've been, I think, winless since the trade deadline itself.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Well, at the very least, he earned him. Well, here's the thing, Layla. If you may have a good. He could either be another outfielder for the Angels, strike three, sit down. He could be like a left fielder or whatever. But if they're not going to start him, then they need to put him back in AAA so that he can start. Because the thing is, you don't want to ruin a guy's confidence by having him ride the bench. Okay, that's exactly what's going on with the Mets right now. You know, Mark Vientos was riding the bench. We have Ronnie Mauricio up in AAA, even though he should be in the majors right now, and I don't understand why.
The catcher, Ryan.
No, I mean, sometimes it just means there's no room. Like, that's why it's important to have other positions. Like for the Mets, for example, Ronnie Mauricio. You can't play him at short because that's where Lindor is. And you can't play him at second. Well, you could try to play him at second, but then you're going to have to move McNeil to left field. But I've also heard that they're trying to make Mauricio an outfielder so that he can play a lot more for the Mets. It doesn't always mean you're not good enough. It just means that sometimes there's no room for you. And other times, maybe you're just in a bad funk and you need to get back. You need to see some easier pitching in order to get back into a groove. Like with Brett Beatty, he just got sent down, and he's been struggling at the plate. So the idea is send him back down to AAA, let him build up that confidence, and then when he gets better, then call him back up. Hopefully with Mauricio. So Nate Peace give up a grand slam to Santander, and he got sent to... Yeah, sometimes that does happen. It's not always, but, it does happen. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, no, it never happens. No, it does happen. Sometimes that does happen. Okay. Of course, another theory to it, Gavin Sheets, huh? Alright, I'll take him. Another theory, and this is why I think a lot of players get frustrated by this. Sometimes team owners get really cheap that they try to keep players in the minors just so they don't use up their MLB time. Because an MLB player cannot enter free agency until after he serves 6 years in the majors. So sometimes what team owners will do is bring them up, but then send them back down after like a month or so, so as not to waste their talent. And the best example I can think of for this is Jared Kelenic with the Mariners. Now, Kelenic is now full-time with the club, so there's no question about that. Kelenic, yeah. He was the Mets prospect that they traded to get Edwin Diaz and Robbie Cano. So, Kelenic, they abused him. They basically kept him down into the minors until it came to the point where they were like, okay, we can't keep doing this because if we do, we're gonna just frustrate him and stunt his growth. So now he's up in the majors, but right. So it's very thrifty of owners to do that, but that does happen. And honestly, I hate owners that do that. Returned from Tommy John surgery and his second... Yeah, I would say Ryu is probably done. I mean, once you have Tommy John surgery, you're basically on a ticking time bomb until your career is basically over, so... Yeah, he's probably done. At 36, yeah. I mean, I hate to say it because he could have been an effective pitcher, but I think the reality is that he's done. All right, let me see. We got a right fielder injured again. It's so sad to see. It is. But that's what happens in the game. We have a second baseman, and we have a catcher in Ryan Jeffers. Um, I wouldn't say that. I would say that he was a quality pitcher because obviously the Blue Jays thought highly enough of him to offer a contract. All right, so let me get this started. So, no, that's not what I wanted. Not Framil Reyes. No, not that one. Obviously, there's Gavin Sheets, but I know there was another one. I forget who it was now. Yeah, I mean, hold on. There we go. There's the guy that I was looking for. Naylor, I don't remember. And then Jeffers. Where's Jeffers? Wait. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure this out. Hold on. Yeah, so we have this catcher who could play first or second or left field. And then we have this third baseman, Mastro Buani? Mastro Buani? Sorry. Sorry if I butchered that. And then we have Billy McKinney. He could be center. Francisco Alvarez, another motherfucking catcher. Crap! And then Josh Naylor. Okay, so Naylor was part of the... Okay, so good. That's good to know. And then we have Jesus Luzardo. Well, here's the thing. I need... Jeffers cannot play another position. And neither can Alvarez. So Alvarez will likely be DH for me. Which means Andy Rodriguez will have to play probably in the outfield. Because I need Naylor at first base. Hold on, I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. There we go. Yes. And then right. Center McKinney. And then we need that. Yeah, him. Okay. Jesus Luzardo. And then there's also a captain here. Pablo Lopez. Alright. And then we need to just fix this lineup a bit. Okay, so I think we're gonna have Buani, there, and then I think McKinney should be up there because he's got a lot of power. Actually, Stefanic's slow though. I don't know if I necessarily. I'll have him as cleanup or second, but Not really big fan of it, honestly. And then we need Alvarez to be cleanup, because he's got the power. Actually, maybe he'll, maybe we'll switch him. And actually, maybe we'll put Andy Rodriguez second, because at least he has the speed. Alright, I think I've got my lineup set here. Give me Jesus. Just as a precaution. Actually, I could have gone with Pablo Lopez. Oh well. Alright, let's do this. Whoops. My bad. Master Guani. I will get it right. You know, I don't think I'm saying it right, but I don't know any other way to say it. So, I'll look it up later. I gotta say though, when you play on Hall of Fame for so long, or All-Star or whatever, all these pitches that come at you on rookie or veteran just look so slow. And again, this is that whole extreme program grinding that I was doing. But at least it makes me, and honestly, it's like, it's like I'm seeing these pitches well. Now, yeah, I'm on rookie, so can't really tout too much about it, but still, it's pretty cool. Woo! McKinney. Now see, why wasn't I doing this when I was doing all the moments? I could have had a lot more done. Why did I have to power swing? I didn't even power swing there. Oh, how I've missed this. And then we do it all again tomorrow. Woohoo! Because tomorrow is going to be it's going to be week 3 of the July program. And I need those cards in order to start making progress on the monthly awards program. That's going to come out on Friday. And I actually didn't realize this before, but Madden 24 is going to come out next Tuesday. I mean, for the standard edition. I'm willing to bet that that if you buy like the deluxe version or whatever, then you could get it 3 days early, because that's what they normally do. But yeah, that's going to be starting next week too. So I'm mentioning it because I am considering like streaming it too, the Ultimate Team. Initially I wasn't gonna do that, but I really built up such a great team this year with 97 overalls. That or it's a 90. It's a 97 overall now, but it's got a bunch of like 99s and 98s on it. I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to stream that. I really don't. But I don't want to take anything away from MLB The Show itself. You know, you have to keep in mind that the sets really don't make it easy. Because, the set 3 is going to come to a close, or it's going to be set 3 or set 4 is going to come out in less than a month. So, then my focus is going to turn up there. There's going to be a new Team Affinity for that. And Lord knows I haven't even gotten halfway in Team Affinity 3 for any of the teams or any of the divisions so far. In other words, what I'm saying is that I am backed up, and I am not sure if I can catch up, at least in time for set 4, which is my biggest concern. Strike 3, sit down. I mean, I'll try. Don't get me wrong. I'll try. But like I said, Monday I didn't stream, so I didn't play the game. And Thursday and Friday I expect the same thing, not to stream or not to play it because I'm not streaming it. So, it's just going to put me further behind. Which means I have to hope that at least tomorrow, I can make up as much progress in Team Affinity 3 as I can. Don't forget, I'm also, like I said, I'm going to stream over the weekend to make up for the fact that I'm not streaming. I didn't stream on Monday, and I'm not streaming Thursday or Friday. But still, that's not really enough. Attaboy Naylor. I mean, you can even look at the packs that I've got in the in my market or in my pack inventory. I got a ton. I haven't even opened it up since I completed the program. Attaboy Jeffers. So I gotta open those up too. Oh boy.
Number 39.
Nope. I was gonna send him to third, but thought better. Yeah, but I really got to make some progress. So, maybe I'll do some Team Affinity grinding offline, like just try to get to 80% like I did in Team Affinity 2, and then just do the Conquest maps. My bad. So we'll see where I end up getting, but my goal is to get Team Affinity 3 done before before set 4 comes out. I don't know how possible that is, but I'm sure as hell gonna try. Come on, Alvarez.
All ones the count.
I mean, I know I can do the team build missions. That I can do. Team build missions help. And then doing the stat missions with all the captains and everything. I think the only one that I've actually selected one of those bosses in the Team Affinities is David Dahl with the Rockies. That's the only one. Other than that, I don't have anyone else. I don't even... well, actually, maybe I have Noah Syndergaard.
One ball.
That's possible. I have to look at my progress for Team Affinity 3 for the NL East. But, like, I just don't have anyone other than David Dahl.
0-1. He's out.
Leading off for Long Island, the center fielder, Billy McKeon.
Nope, outside.
Drew? Nope. Is this where now my team starts to stink? Or doesn't get any hits or anything? Did we tucker ourselves out by scoring 13 runs in the first 2 innings? I would say though that of all the progress that I've made in Team Affinity, I think the NL Central probably has to be the worst or the least amount of progress that I made. I think I'm only at 6% at that one, so I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to even get close.
Leading off for the Rockies, the first baseman, Nolan.
And then you guys know, like the Team Affinity 3, you have the collections that are with it too. Strike 3, sit down. I don't even know how many strikeouts that is for Luzardo. Overall, what's important to me is that he does a complete game shutout, which I know is asking a lot considering that he's a lefty and we're at Coors Field. I mean, the Rockies, they may not be good, but they're a lineup that hits well against lefties. So I took a big risk by going with Luzardo. I should have gone with Pablo Lopez. Oh well. Oh, fantastic. Stefanik managed to get me a double.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Can I really hit with this Ellie De La Cruz card? Maybe I need to stick with the... In my last stream, I was talking about, maybe I won't keep the Ellie De La Cruz card, only because I knew I had his 95 overall and figured it was just as good. I'm kind of regretting those comments right now. Because I don't think this Ellie De La Cruz card is as good. So maybe I do want to, but that is like 500,000 stubs that I am leaving off the table if I decide not to lock them in rather than actually sell them. I'm not saying I'm hurting for stubs or anything, but I am saying that those are stubs that I could use to get some set collections done. Strike 3, sit down. Oh, that's his 7th strikeout. Oh, I didn't even think he had that many. No, that's good for the 4th inning. Yeah, I mean that's just under 2 strikeouts an inning. Although if I could get Chris Bryant here, then it'll be 2 strikeouts an inning officially. Which I'm good with. That puts me at 18 strikeouts. Or puts me on pace for 18 strikeouts. Ooh. I was going to send Rodriguez, and then I looked at that steal, and I was like, no, probably not worth it. '70 speed, yeah, I trust that Rodriguez will make it. I mean, I had to rely on an offline throw there to be able to score, but got it nonetheless. And even if he didn't score, he would have been driven in by Josh Naylor, who has been wrecking the ball this game. Like, that's his 2nd home run of the game.
Number 64.
Naylor has some good power in his bat. A lot more than I think he's been given before. Really, I tapped it. There's no reason that Canzone should have swung at that. Come on.
Oh. Well, that's off the plate.
Oh yeah, a week from, well, no, they actually said today, or a month, no, actually it was a month from yesterday, the NFL season gets underway. So, pretty exciting. We got the NFL season starting back up. Hopefully my Jets do well. I've seen a lot of people say, "Oh, Rodgers is going to get hurt, and because the line is not going to protect him, and then the Jets are just going to come. It's going to be a crash landing for them all season." Like, come on, we're not even through the preseason. How about we not hold off on predictions for now until we actually get to some quality some quality football play. All right, that game against the Cleveland Browns, the Hall of Fame game, I don't consider that real.
0-1.
Not because I want to ignore it because the Jets lost. I don't care if they lost. I didn't see it as an important game. I knew Rodgers wasn't going to play, and Wilson got a 56 or a 57-yard pass,
Inside, ball 2.
and that was it. And then they just turned to, I think it was Brian Mann. Brian Mann, of all people. You think I'm going to make predictions about the Jets season based on what Brian Mann does for the team? No. Not at all. And in all likelihood, we're going to see Zach Wilson and Brian Mann a lot this preseason. Now, if Mann ends up performing well, like, good for him. You know, he's trying to stay on the roster. They just released one of their quarterbacks, Chris I'm sorry, I can't say his name for some reason, but they just released him. And from my understanding, he was a fan favorite, so probably not a very popular release. But you know, like, Mann is fighting to stay on this roster. I don't think he's gonna hope to outplay Zach Wilson, and I don't think Zach Wilson hopes to outplay Aaron Rodgers. But we'll see what happens. A lot can happen in preseason. Remember, only 3 games. Well, for the Jets and the Browns, it was 4. But Rodgers is probably not going to play more than a single drive in the first game. Second game, he might get a quarter. And then the third game, might be surprised if they even play him at all. Okay, does somebody actually want to hit for the, get some hits? Because we're coming up on the 6th inning. And we haven't had an explosive offense since the 2nd inning, honestly.
Off the plate, ball 1.
I mean, Alvarez, he's only had a double, a single. Wait a minute, it says he's 3 for 4. I guess he's had 2 singles and a double. That's it.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Whatever. Oh, nice. Started off well, now it's going terribly.
Yeah. Hey.
Not going to get there in time. It's going to have to be, yeah. Well, that's okay. With Luzardo, there was the no-hitter was already broken up, so it's not like, you know, we were searching for that. He's so went. Come on.
1-1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh boy. Is this where Luzardo is going to, you know, finally fall apart? Unfortunately, there are no relievers for
No ball, two
at least for this week, so I kind of have to stick with Luzardo. Should have just gone with Lopez, but no, lesson learned. Strike 3, sit down.
Nope, outside. I got a ball, one strike.
Strike 3, sit down. Attaboy working out of that jam. McKinney? Nice. Plunk. Right off the foul pole. Those kinds of home runs bring me back to playing the Bigs. And if you guys don't remember that video game, that was basically an arcade-style MLB game. It was like a counter or another option to MLB The Show.
Now batting. Catcher.
It was actually a fairly great... I actually loved it. You know, when I felt like I couldn't make it in the majors in the show, I went ahead and played the Bigs because I basically started in the majors. You know, and then on PlayStation 2, the thing is, on PlayStation 2, you only played a single season. It's not like you played multiple seasons. You only got one season, you won the World Series, and that was it. That was the end of the career mode, which you'd think would be a lot more than just that, considering it's career mode. But I mean, it was fun to build up scores just by getting hits and everything, and then use that score once you got 100,000. You could use that score to be able to either launch a home run or do like a big strikeout. And then when you got into those showdowns where both the home run and the big heat would be, or the big power and the big heat would be activated at the same time by you and your opponent, oh my God, that was something to behold. That was quite a challenge. So usually if I knew my opponent had the big heat, my strategy was not to use the big heat until I got to pitching. And then when they activated their big heat, I activated mine. It was always easier to strike out big heat than it was to try to hit a home run off of big heat in that showdown. So that was just watching the home run, the balls plunk off the foul pole, just reminded me of that. It really took me back because one of the home runs you would do with the big heat is you would hit it off the foul pole and be like, boom. So that takes me back. I still have the bigs for PlayStation 2. I even have the bigs 2 as well. Because bigs 2, that's when they introduced the hot zone, and and you could try to shrink that hot zone if you were a pitcher, but if you were the batter and you saw a mistake pitch like that, oh, you were aiming for the fences. You were aiming for it. And sometimes it went over the wall. Other times, they robbed you because they did those crazy bounce off the walls and and basically rob it midair. It was just a fun arcade thing. Like, think basically NFL Blitz kind of for baseball. but with a arcade score. Man, if I could hook that up and stream it, I would just show you guys. That takes me back. Sorry, I was reminiscing. Oh, and another thing too was that in the career mode, you could actually steal players from teams. So, like, for example, if you went up against the Cardinals, you could steal Albert Pujols if you beat the Cardinals in a series, basically like 3 games. If you did that, then you could steal Albert Pujols from the Cardinals. Even with the Mets, you know, you could steal David Wright, or Jose Reyes, or with the Yankees, you could steal Derek Jeter. Or A-Rod. So that was always fun for me, to be able to steal those players and make them a part of the team that I was on. Of course, I usually went with first base. So I couldn't just steal, unless I was DH, I couldn't steal a first baseman in the National League. Because then someone like Pujols would never get to play. And it would be a waste of a steal. They even stolen Chase Utley or Jimmy Rollins on the Phillies. Or Chipper Jones on the Atlanta Braves. Although they had you start out with some of the teams that were not good back then. So, like, they had you start off against the Washington Nationals and the Pittsburgh Pirates, which, as you can imagine, back then, none of the Nationals or the Pirates players were good. Jason Bay was good. So Jason Bay was always a target for me. But other than that, no one else was worth stealing from those teams. That's why it was tough. Strike 3, sit out. Ooh, I thought I had to die for that, but I didn't. I mean, you could have also stolen pitchers, too. Like, you could have stolen Pedro Martinez from the Mets. Or, Brendan Webb from the Arizona Diamondbacks. So, you were not just limited to fielders. You also could have stolen pitchers, too. But that's why I tried to be on some of the worst overall teams. Or, well, I shouldn't say that. I did want to be on the Mets. But there wasn't really much from the Mets that I can improve other than, take out Moises Alou and Sean Green. Because I wasn't replacing David Wright, and I wasn't replacing Jose Ramirez either. Oh, second base also was an option, too. But up until I faced the Phillies, that really wasn't an option. Actually, I could have stolen Dan Uggla from the Marlins, the Florida Marlins.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 40, Tyler Kinley.
Oh, what a snag. Damn. Damn, what a snag. I gotta tip my cap to that one. That was a hell of a snag. Kinda hate that it took a hit away from me, but it is what it is.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, sit down. Strike 3, sit down. Come on, Luzardo, let's get 18. 18 strikeouts. So I hope you don't mind me just reminiscing about the Bigs. Because they were some solid video games. I loved playing those. Strike 3, sit down. Ooh, Stefanik with the psych on Ellie De La Cruz. I don't think you could get away with that. Yep, Luzardo. And then, do I have all of them? It looks like I do. I have all the tops now, guys. Yep, there we go. Alright, well, it's still an hour and a half into this stream. Well, what I am going to do is I'm going to throw those guys into the collection. But I have to keep in mind that I cannot, and I repeat, cannot lock Ellie De La Cruz in there. Although this will get me, oh no, I'll still fall short of Jackie. So I'm gonna have to hope for tomorrow that I could get Jackie Robinson. Whew. Unless, of course, I pull something out of these packs too. Like, that's the other thing. I have all these packs to go through. All right, let's start opening, and then whatever whatever duplicates I end up getting, I'll sell. And you notice that I'm not even I'm like just quick flipping. I'm doing that because I'm at the point now where it doesn't matter. Like, because I've got all the team collections done and everything, so there's no reason for me to be wasting my time seeing if I, possibly got a diamond. Like, if I did get a diamond, that would be awesome, but they won't reveal it anyway unless I click on it or I press X on it. And then, of course, I have the jumbo pack in there. I have the jumbo packs, I should say. I have jumbo packs. Oh, there's Freddie Peralta, who just got supercharged. I mean, unfortunately, supercharged does nothing on the auction block or whatever, the marketplace. I mean, look, if I do get a diamond out of these packs, great. If not, I mean, it's not the end of the world for me. Oh! And of course I say that, and this is what happens. I mean, it's a low diamond anyway. It's an 85 to 89. Yeah, Corbin Carroll. And I'll quick sell that. So that. By the way, are they doing a roster update at some point? I feel like they are. And I should start selling some of my cards so that I can make the most out of stubs. Oh, guys! Ha ha ha! Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Guys, we may end up getting Ellie De La Cruz again. Oh my god! If that happens, if I get Ellie De La Cruz again, I'm gonna go play the fucking lottery. I'll go play the fucking lottery. And I'll win the mega millions. I'll be a freaking millionaire. But we're gonna hold off on that excitement. We're gonna hold off. We are gonna hold off for now. That is so freaking lucky. I mean, getting it is so freaking lucky. Oh, no. I don't want to sell now. No. I don't know. Should I maybe save it for the end? Like, open all the other packs and then open up open that up? Alright, well, so I got a chase pack as well as the as well as a Corbin Carroll out of the pack. Hey Grayson, what's up? How you doing? Look at this. I just pulled yet another chase pack. I might end up getting Ellie De La Cruz for a second time. I will be the luckiest person in the world if I end up getting Ellie De La Cruz for a second time. So freaking excited. I don't know. Maybe I want to hold off on it. Doing good. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. Knowing that Ellie De La Cruz could be behind that pack once again. And if I get him for a third time, I'm just saying this right now. If I get him for a third time, I am gonna lock him in my collection and then sell his duplicate card. Should I do this now? Oh, the anticipation is killing me. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Let's do it. Not Ellie. Oh well, it was still a good shot. It's alright. Who knows, maybe I'll end up pulling... Yeah, we almost got there. Oh, look at that, we got another diamond. It is what it is, Grayson. I already have him, so... You know, just getting him for a second time would have just been incredible. Oh, is that it? Oh, okay. Wow. Let's see. How about that? Luis Angel Acuna already on the Mets. Yeah. Alright, another jumbo pack, let's see. I mean, if you're going to put a diamond at the end of the jumbo pack, I feel like it should be the high-end diamond. Not just like a purple diamond. Alright. Yep, gotta go through. You pulled Ellie 5 times? God bless you, dude. Damn. God bless you. You probably just rich on stubs right now. That's at least 250K right there that you're sitting on. You have over 3 million. Oh, I'm sorry, not 250K. I'm sorry, 2.5 million. Yeah. Right, sorry, my math is completely off. And I am going to have a shit ton of players to sell. Right, yeah. That makes sense. Alright, let's see if I can get in there. Nope, no diamond in this one. Oh, who's this? Lux and Paxton. Okay, well, good for you, dude. Good for you. Are you saving those stubs up, or are you going to go on like a spending spree or whatever? Ooh, a diamond glove. Oh, that's valuable. Look at that. Like, that alone is selling for that much. I think I'm going to go ahead and sell that. Because I don't need the, I don't need that glove. Save and when I... Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Kind of like my strategy for Mets players who end up in online programs. All right, Kyle Tucker, Duvall. Nope, not in this pack. I've got the Giants again, but come on, give me Tucker or Duvall. Ah, come on. Use them for collections. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, Will Smith or Marcus Stroman. Ah, come on. Man, I'm not getting any luck. It's like they rewarded me for in the jumbo pack as well as the show packs, but when it comes to the headliners packs, they just don't want to reward me. They just want to give me silvers. Ooh, we got someone. Who do we got? I forgot who was in this pack. Castellanos? All right, I'll take it. I'll take a 99 Nick Castellanos. Nice. Now, Justin Morneau or Grove, Joe Musgrove, the son of a bitch. All right. I don't remember who I have out of these. These are just more stacking my... Oh. I join, you get an amazing pull. Good luck. What's up, Landon? Yeah, I got I got Nick Castellanos from the Headliners pack or the Diamond Duos pack. It's actually funny, Landon, because I ended up getting another chase pack. Like, I kid you not, I got another chase pack. I think I'm gonna go with Mitch Garver here. But I did not get Ellie De La Cruz in it, unfortunately. And then I'm gonna go. Do I need the Reds jerseys? Ah, dang. Well, give me Munoz and I'll quick sell him. Okay, I'm looking for Dodgers now. Nope, no Dodgers came up, so L pack. Grayson, that was complete the extreme program. Or, well, I'm sorry, not the extreme program, the extreme program conquest map. That's what I did. Plus, some of them were also team affinity too, but I mean, honestly, I didn't really go through it a lot. Well, at least I got Diamond this time. Alright, so Kershaw, I'm going to list at $42.99. Yeah, certainly. Ooh, I got Spencer Strider. Nice. Again, I need to make sure I don't lock in Ellie De La Cruz, at least for now. So I may change my mind and go for... Can you see my team? Sure. You're going to have to excuse me because I was doing the... But this is my team. I was doing the Tops Now program. But this is my team right here. Although I may switch out Soler with Castellanos. I don't know. I'd rather have Acuna there though. Yeah. I mean, what I like about it is that I get decent contact and speed with Michael Harris, as well as from Michael Harris. Even while Marte is more power, as is Peterson, Soler too, and Jung. Christian Walker is more that contact guy. I do not, Grayson. I don't really do discard. Yeah, it's beautiful, Landon. It is. And then this is my team. Although honestly, I really don't want. I don't want Ohtani in there. Me personally, he's got too low of walks per 9 and home runs per 9. And that scares me. It scares me as a that he could end up giving. Because I'm trying to limit myself to set 3 cards. I'm trying. I completed all of the Team Affinity for set 2, so I don't see any point in putting set 2 cards in. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I would definitely use him. It's just, I want to focus on set 3. All right. Well, I kind of figured that the no more John Donaldson oh, did they? That stinks. I also have Billy Wagner here too. Well, this is my bullpen, really. I do co-op, Grayson. In terms of ranked or BR, I only do that if there was a Mets player to be had, and I'm not talking about like in the BR program they have Carrasco in here, because Carrasco I could easily just buy myself. I've already bought him. But if there was, like, for example, in ranked seasons, my record is 14 and 15. Obviously, I've been below. You gotta redeem it, Grayson. You gotta redeem it. That's how I keep it fair. So, if you have the coins for it, or the channel points for it, it's only 2,000. Then we can do it. But that's how I keep it fair. Okay, no problem, Landon. I think what I'll do for now is just keep going back to the I guess I'll go back to the Extreme program. Hold on, let me make sure of something. Yep. I knew it. I freaking knew it. Alright. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. This is what I meant to do. So I'm coming back to this moment here, the one where you gotta hit 3 home runs off the Yankees. So let's hope I have a bit more luck this time. Well, that was a fail. I mean, I could also do the Matt Cain moment. Like, I was so close to completing that moment, actually. I was so close. Like, I got to the 9th inning. I was 3 outs away, and then I lost it. What? Sure, I'm open ears, Phoenix. What you got for me? What's going to help me complete this moment? Power swinging? If that's what you were going to suggest, well, it just worked. That's who I have leading off, or that's who I have in this moment. That was Ketel Marte Ellie De La Cruz, who's up right now, and Jock Peterson. Those are my top 3 guys. So, believe me, Phoenix, I'm doing that method.
That's a ball.
No, I do not have Schwarber. Look, Ellie De La Cruz has 125 power against righties. So he's actually a very good choice. As is Peterson, and I just proved with Ketel Marte too. Alright, well, I think so far Marte definitely works for me.
0-1.
How much is he on the block? Because maybe I will buy him. Schwarber, Ortiz, and Ohtani. That's a pretty solid squad, I'm not gonna lie. The only thing that scares me about Ohtani is his vision is pretty small. I don't like guys that have low. Take Ellie and Jock out and Ketel out and Ketel, Schwarber, and then Ortiz. But Ellie has 125 power against 125 power against righties.
No balls, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes.
I'm just killing time with this. If I complete this, like, great. If not, I mean, why not? Why is Ellie De La Cruz not good in this moment? See, that's what I'm trying to do, Phoenix. The problem is that I'm not quick. His power in contact, though, against righties is 125, though. Why is that a bad thing? I mean, if anything, I might agree on Marte. Marte definitely doesn't have the stats. I just threw him in there because he was a switch hitter. Do Ketel, Ellie, and Schwarber. Okay, alright. Should I also be power swinging a lot? I feel like I should, because I just power swinged there, or I power swung there, and got the home run with Marte. The thing is, it shrinks the vision, or it shrinks the PCI. Oh my gosh. Could that have been a home run? Could have been. Well, actually, maybe not. It was too high.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And I need those off-speed pitches, too. Not these fastballs, because I can't catch up to these fastballs. No.
Count 1-0.
No, I don't have any version of Cal Ripken.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Oh yeah? How so? Ugh.
Leading off for the line, the second baseman, catcher,
Ball 1, no
first
strikes.
pitch, 7-11.
200K. Wow. That is a lot. Yeah, that scares me. Because if there's a Mets player to be had online in Battle Royale or events or something like that, then kind of screwed. 340K? No. If he's 340K, there's no way. There's no way I can't afford that. I'm at only 270 or something, so I can't afford him.
Ball. Count 1-0. I got a ball, 1 strike.
I can't afford him.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Three.
I tried to hold up. Oh, yeah. Let me just go ahead and spend my hard-earned money, more of my hard-earned money into this game, even though I already spent 70 bucks on it. Yeah, that's not happening. Plus, this is a no money spent anyway. Yeah, 330. I can't afford that. Let's see, batting clutch. Okay, he's got. So it's all batting contact, but Grayson, I can't afford him. I cannot buy him. Look at my subtotal. Look at my subtotal in the upper left. Now compare that to the sell now price. Not possible. And no, I am not going to buy stubs. I don't do that. But since I'm at the since I was at the marketplace, I should have gone and checked Schwarber. Whoops. This one? Yeah, that's actually pretty good, and I can afford that too. All right, I'll put a buy order for him. Because I'm not spending 30K when I can spend 25K. So 25, 343. I'll be that one cheap asshole. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and sell some of my cards. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to have to sell, quick sell that. Alright. Yeah, there must be some kind of roster update that's happening either on it must be on Friday, because you're almost done with it? God bless you, Phoenix. I mean, I still need to, even if I do all the moments, it's still not going to be enough. Oh, there is a roster update? Okay, then that explains why some of the cards are selling for, like, crazy over their price. Wait, where did Pablo... 3 hits, 3 runs, 2 extra base hits, a stolen base, and a walk-off grants. Now, if that is not an extreme moment, I don't know what is. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. God damn. Spent like 4... You spend $1,000 or 1,000 stubs? What do you mean by 1,000? Oops. A 1,000... I'm not even sure what to say to that. How... I'm like... I'm dumbfounded. My God. The game itself is only worth like $70. What? Hold on. I'm confused by that statement. What? What do you mean by that? I'm not sure I understand. On this game? Dude! That's crazy. This is like one of those games where you don't have to spend that money. You don't have to spend much money at all to be able to get the, dude, I mean, okay. Hold on, let me go check on my Schwarber order, because I'm pretty sure, I feel like someone outbid me. Nah, I'm good. Thank you, but I'm good. Yep, I knew it. Someone outbid me. Oh no, wait. Oh, I do have Schwarber. Do I? Hold on. It doesn't. Oh no, it is here. No, Grayson, I appreciate that, but I'll pass. I'll pass. Seriously, I'm good. $25,366. No, don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't do that, Grayson. No, seriously, I don't want you. I don't want someone. Here's the thing, Grayson. The chat it shows up on my screen here. It shows up on my screen, and I'm gonna post this to YouTube. So someone who may check out my video, get your credit card information, and they could steal it. Even if I don't use it, which I can tell you right now, I am not using it, but someone will steal it. I appreciate it, but I'm not gonna have you do that. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it, Grayson. It's not worth it in my mind. Not worth it. Too much risk. Someone could steal your information, and then we have a big problem, or you have a big problem on your hand. And honestly, I'll feel just as equally responsible if you do it. Why would you do that? Come on, Grayson. No, Grayson, don't. I don't want your credit card. Again, I appreciate it, but seriously, don't do it. I don't want your credit card. And also, it's not Twitter, it's X now. But I got what you were saying. Believe me, I have my own job where if I wanted to spend that kind of money, I could. But the fact is, I won't do it. One, because I like to keep this no money spent. And two, I don't like giving companies or I don't like giving video games more money than I already give them. No, I understand that, and I appreciate the thought, but I'm telling you that it's not necessary. Attaboy, Marte! That's one home run. Now let's see if I can get another. Believe me, Grayson, I don't need help. I will appreciate any advice. Yes, I will take advice because advice is free. Like, you guys suggesting I go out and buy Schwarber, well, that's what I'm doing. With that said, I will not take anyone's credit card. I have my own job. I have my own money. I can do that on my own. But I will not do that with someone else's credit card or debit card or whatever. I just won't.
Ball, that's upstairs. Ball. 2 balls.
Wow,
No.
I am so lucky that got called. No, it's all good. It's all good. We're trying. We know you wanted to help, but we're trying to protect you. That's all we're doing is we're trying to keep your information safe. Your personal information safe. Ooh, that was ugly. I will say, though, that is the first time that anyone has offered me or offered their credit card information to me. I will say that, so that is a first. And to be honest, I didn't think anyone would ever do that to me.
2 balls, 1 strike.
No. Nah, Grayson, you're good. You're good. I'll need to know where you live, man. Hey, Nunez, what's up? How you doing tonight? Nunez Tuez. How you doing? Ooh. That was a bad strikeout. Nunez, I know it says that I'm doing, or I know that my the title of my stream is July Tops Now program, but I have moved on from that because I completed it. Seriously, like, no problems. And now I've gone back to grinding the extreme moments. I'm trying to. I just tried to do the one where you gotta hit back 3 consecutive home runs against the Yankees, and I'm waiting to see if maybe I can buy Kyle Schwarber and make my lineup better. So for now, though, all I'm doing is going or trying to hit home runs with Ketel Marte.
Nope, outside. One ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, Marte. Ah, come on.
Nope, that's the ball. 2-2 now.
Yeah, no, gotta restart. If I get to the 7th inning and I don't have a home run, I know I'm not hitting 2.
Well, count 1-0.
I'm just trying to aim low to make sure I get underneath the ball. Whoa, dude. Wait, why did they make you put your credit card in? And any streamer who does do that, you need to report. That's unacceptable. No streamer should ever, and I repeat, ever, require anyone to put their credit card information in the chat. No one. Oh, thank God, because he shouldn't have even done that. That's disrespectful. I'm sorry that he made you do that, but I can assure you that I will never ask for anyone's credit card information. Never. I don't want you to put you to put it in my chat.
Nope.
This is totally free. What I'm doing here is free. Now, if you want to donate bits or subscribe or whatever, I appreciate that. And that really helps me out in terms of being a streamer. Grayson, let me tell you something about streaming, because I've been doing this for a while now. Streaming is not where the money is made. It's not. That's just the sad reality of it. Twitch alone, I only earn $50 from Twitch. Out of all the people that subscribe or donate bits or whatever, that's all I earn. $50. $50, and I maybe get it once a year. I'm not saying, this is not me saying, please donate to my stream or please subscribe. No. This is me being totally honest about the business practices of Twitch, which is they pay me $50. I'm lucky if I see it every year, and that is not something you can live off of. If a guy if anyone believes that they can make money off of streaming, I'm here to tell you that that's, in my experience, that's not possible. Do I have to? I do not. So I need to restart. So that is foolish on his part and stupid. Well, I'm sorry he did that, but again, that's such a scumbag thing for him to do, honestly. I'm so sorry that happened to you, Grayson. I would have told that streamer, not only am I not donating, but he'll be lucky if he has a stream, and good luck. And I would have reported him to police, too. I would have reported him to the police. I don't know if he was a streamer based in the U.S., but if he was, then he violates all kind of identity theft laws and should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of it. So, unfortunately, I can't speak to what happens overseas. I mean, overseas, I think they have different rules, but I don't know what they are. So, good. Good. I'm glad he got in trouble. I'm glad he got in trouble with the police. I hope he's rotting in Rikers Island right now. I hope that's exactly what he's doing. The scumbag. But I will tell you right now, I will never require anyone to put their credit card information in my chat. I will never require anyone to subscribe or to donate bits or anything. If you want to, that's of your free will, and I appreciate that. But otherwise, I am not requiring it. This is not my main source of income. This is something good. Good. Let him rot in jail. Let him rot there. I'm glad the justice system is working. By the way, it wouldn't, just have a sense of curiosity, it wouldn't have to be Kai Cenat, would it have been? Was that the guy who told you to put your credit card information in? Oh, that scumbag! Okay, so okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now that of all the streamers out there, Kai Cenat has the least amount of respect from me. Because I work in New York City, so I saw exactly what he did, or what he was doing in New York City. When he said, oh, let's do a giveaway for computers, streaming stuff, and PlayStation 5s, let's do that. He caused a riot at Union Square where people got hurt, people got arrested. He is a scumbag piece of crap. And I will never respect him. And now you telling me that he forced you to put your credit card information in the chat makes me respect him even less. I'm sorry to get so flustered about that, but seeing what he caused, seeing what he did in Union Square pissed me off. Yeah, he got arrested. He got charged for inciting a riot. According to Grayson, he's not.
One ball, two strikes.
That may just be all a show. Grayson, I'm actually glad that you came forward with this, or you told me that it was Kai Cenat. Because if I, yeah. You grinded out Team Affinity? Nice chatter. Yeah, the Team Affinity grind takes a while. Yeah, Kai Cenat, oh, he's in jail right now. Yeah, Kai Cenat, I think, got bailed out. Maybe it isn't Kai Cenat. Maybe he got bailed out. I think he made bail. Oh, there you go. Nice. Yeah, I better get started on the Team Affinity myself. The fact that that the least amount of progress that it was Kai. He got bailed out yesterday. I forgot he got bailed out. You got Jackie? Nice. One question. I don't know personally. I don't know about. I don't know much about Kai Cenat. I only heard about him after he started that chaos in Union Square. He does have millions? So then why would he need someone's credit card information? Are you sure it was Kai Cenat?
1 ball, 1 strike.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't either, Cheddar. And apparently what Grayson is telling me here is that Kai told him to put his credit card information in the chat and basically used it to buy a bunch of stuff. I mean, I don't know. They say they say he's based in the Bronx. And I don't know too many. Kai said it would be a funny thing. That's not funny.
Count 1-0.
Well, wait a minute. You said he got banned. So then, if he got banned, how would he have been able to start that chaos in Union Square? What a 12 million net worth. Wow. I don't know how he did that on streaming. Yeah, Kai's not poor. Okay, well, yeah, exactly. I don't think it was Kai. I don't think it was Kai because if he wouldn't be on stream, he wouldn't have been he would not be a Twitch streamer right now if that were the case. Because Grayson said that he got banned, or the streamer who told him to put his put credit card information in there, that person got banned. Yeah, I don't. Kai Cement? I've never heard of that guy. You're like 19 cards away from Jose? Nice. Nice. Best of luck, man.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Clearly not. Why would anyone who requires credit card information, be popular? I see. Yeah, I mean, here, let me see if maybe I can look him up on Twitch. Kai Smith. You might have to do exchanges. Yeah, how long ago was this? How long ago did this happen? Last year, huh? See, I feel like I would have heard about that. You know what? I have a gamer, I have a coworker who is into all the gaming news and everything. Like, he's basically like our gamer guru. And I can ask him if he recalls any story about a streamer being arrested for requiring a viewer to put his credit card information in the chat. I'll ask him tomorrow. Because honestly, that's such a scumbag thing to do. Really. And I'm sorry to Kai Cenat. I didn't mean to jump to that conclusion. I shouldn't have. But regardless of that, I still don't approve of what he did in Union Square last Friday. It's all right, Landon. If it happened last year, then I think that gives us a pretty good timeline. Okay, as long as you mitigated the damage, you know, but I just want you to know that you never have to do that in my stream. If you guys want to donate bits or subscribe to me, I appreciate that. It's not a requirement. I am only doing this out of pure enjoyment. Like, I enjoy playing this game, I enjoy grinding it out, and I enjoy working hard for these cards. Oh. Well, he also could have had an alternative account. Like, maybe this is an alternative account for him because he had to create, because his main one probably had to shut down, considering that people might have tried to hack into it after giving his credit card information. Yeah, you know, like I said, I'll never do that, and I condemn any streamer who does that. I don't care if they're big or if they're small. You don't do that. That is disrespectful to viewers, that is disrespectful to other streamers, and it's disrespectful to the Twitch community as a whole. And I hope I never have to hear about a streamer doing that ever again. But just going back to Kai Cenat for a minute, because I did want to talk about this over the weekend, but I didn't really get a chance. I do not approve of what he did, and I'm honestly disgusted at that. I don't know if he thought maybe it was a good publicity stunt, or if he really did want to. Was that his fault, though? Yeah, that was his fault. Because he ultimately went on social media to all his viewers, all his followers, and basically said, I'm doing a giveaway of PlayStation 5s, of stuff for streaming from the computer and all this stuff. Come out to Union Square and I'll give it away. And there were thousands of people who were there. That shut down subways, so commuters couldn't get into work. Even though that at that point they were, I'm sure more of them were trying to leave, but they couldn't. Either way, none of the subways could get into Union Square, so that backed up traffic right there. You know, or that backed up that whole system, so people who were leaving couldn't leave in time, which I'm pretty sure they were annoyed about. And you know, people got up on these buildings, on top of a van, on top of the gazebo in Union Square. They got on top of things and were just dancing like crazy. These were teenagers. These were teenagers. And not only that, yeah, this happened while I was working. I work in the news industry, so we were paying attention to this. We were paying attention to this big time because, we're trying to show, hey, teenagers go wild. Where are their parents? So I saw this happening. People were jumping up. People were standing on the van. I don't know what kind of van it was. I don't know if that was the van that Kai Cenat was in, or if it was the van that contained all the stuff that he was giving away, or he was trying to give away. But they were standing up on it, and all these people decided to crowd around the van. So they all could have gotten hurt if that van decided to floor it and just run over everyone. So there was that risk, and people actually did get hurt. I think there were 2 reported injuries, so there weren't that many, but still, like, any one person getting hurt is one too many for an event like that. To do all that stuff and get people hurt, yeah, you're responsible. I don't care how many millions you have. To me, it's not worth it. Nice. Good for you, Landon. So, I don't approve of what Kai Cenat did, and I certainly don't approve of what that streamer did to you, Grayson. It's stories like that aggravate me, because I genuinely try to have fun when I stream. And I think that's what a majority of the streamers here on Twitch try to do, is they try to have fun. They're playing a video game, or they're streaming their music, or whatever they're doing. Maybe they're just chatting like Kai Cenat. Oh, thank you, Grayson. I appreciate that. Or just, so, like, to me, I believe that most of the streamers here on Twitch really do want to really want to be fun, interactive, entertaining. I'm sure they all want to do that. And it's people like Kai Cenat, or the streamer that required Grayson's credit card information, that give us a bad name. And I don't appreciate that. I'm trying to have fun. I'm not trying to take someone's money or act in bad faith at all. It just annoys me when I hear stories like that. It genuinely annoys me. So, like I said, I will never, ever require anyone to share their credit card or any other personal information with me just to be in this chat or in this stream. I will never require. I will never require anyone to donate bits or subscribe. If you want to, again, I appreciate it. But if you don't want to, that's fine. You're here. This stream is completely free. Okay, well, you should not. Don't listen to anybody in the chat. Don't listen to any bad actors in the chat. Don't. So, I'm not saying that it's your fault, but I hope at the very least you learned from it. So now you know. Don't put your credit card information in here or in anyone's chat. It's not good. So I appreciate you sharing that story, because that truly gets under my skin when I hear stuff like that. And I don't mean to sound so passionate about it, but that's just me being angry. Angry that someone would even do that. Anyway. Alright, I want to switch topics here because I don't want to talk about this anymore. I feel like I've said what I needed to say on this. And also, I feel like this Ketel Marte moment, I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with it. Oh, hold on. Five show packs. Alright. Might as well open them. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need to complete... Oops. I just realized that card was... Oh, well. Oh, I will say one more thing and then I'll move on. Any person who asks me, not that this has happened, but since Grayson put his credit card information in the chat, I think it's also important to understand that some people do try to ask streamers for their personal information. And I'm going to say right now that anyone who asks for my personal information, you're getting banned. Not even a warning. You ask for my credit card, my debit card, or whatever, my personal information, my address or whatever, you're getting banned. I'm not dealing with it. Alright? I will not tolerate... I don't even care if it's a joke. If you're just joking. I don't care. Anyone who tries to get any personal information from me, I'm banning you. That I didn't think that had to be said, but apparently it had to. Or I think I should say it anyway. So it's a two-way street. So I will never require anyone to put their credit card information in my chat, but the expectation is that nobody is going to ask for my personal information either. And anyone who does, you're banned. So, strike 3, sit down. Can you be a mod? I could definitely think about it, although I have another person too that I'm thinking about making a mod too. He's really come a long way since I first met him. Strike 3, sit down. And so I think if anything, I should make him a mod first, because he really has come a long way since I first met him. But I need to think about it for a couple more days, and then maybe, and then I'll decide whether or not to make him a mod. I can't walk. Not walk.
One. Oh, 2 is the count. Inside, all 1.
No, it's just, you know, I want to give another person a chance, and I'm thinking about letting them become a mod. I also just don't want to give out mods all over the place. But believe me, Grayson, you have not caused a lot of trouble. All right. In fact, I think you've been one of the more enjoyable people in the stream. So, believe me, I will definitely put it under consideration. Strike 3, sit down. Come on, get there. Thank God. Woo! This moment is really nerve-wracking because you can't control anything other than the pitching. So if there's a base hit, you're screwed. Or if there's a ball in play, you have to hope your defense gets behind you. Otherwise, you're screwed. But it's also one of the, I believe, one of the more simpler moments to complete. I mean, probably better than hitting 3 consecutive home runs on Hall of Fame.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Maintaining a good pace right now, actually. No, I listen, you have done nothing in my stream to agitate anyone. You haven't, used any racial slurs or anything, so you're very good in my book. So I get it. Yeah, you are good. I believe that you're a good guy. I just want to put it into. I just want to think about it too. Like I'll have some time. Maybe by Saturday I'll have an answer for you. Well, like I said, I do want to make one other. I am thinking about making one other viewer a mod too, because they have really come a long way since I first met them, and I think if they've asked for it, and before I was hesitant because it wasn't really, they weren't. I just didn't trust them, but now they're starting to slowly gain my trust.
2 strikes. That's ball 2.
That's all I ask for, you know, when I make people mods.
3
Is
balls,
that
2 strikes.
I want you guys to be able to have fun here, not create problems. Because a past viewer of mine, did ask to become a mod, but I didn't really trust him because he was constantly causing problems in the stream, and I was worried that he would end up banning a lot of people because he didn't like them or anything. So I never made him a mod, and actually I ended up banning him because he actually threatened me. Strike 3, sit down. So he's no longer allowed in my chat. But I'm just saying, like, people like that, you know, are not going to be mods in my chat. Ultimately, I want people who come here to have fun, to be entertained. And I'm not going to put up with people who, you know, cause trouble. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. Ooh, that scared me. That scared me. I thought that was going to end up dropping for a base hit.
Off the plate, ball 1.
No, I certainly did not get that impression. I'm just informing everyone that this, you know, this guy or this person, you know, basically did that stuff, and finally, and ultimately, that's why I decided not to make him a mod.
Here you go.
No? Wow. Let's go. If I could get through 6, that'd be great.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. I mean, look, here's what ultimately led to the threat. Because I was streaming MLB The Show 21. And back then, there was no co-op. So, it was, my channel reward was play me in MLB The Show. So he redeemed it. I was in the middle of a showdown. And I said to him, okay, let me finish up this showdown and then we'll play the game. And he got all upset at me for that. And then he told me that he had an MI6 or an M16. It's basically a rifle. And he told me not to mess with him. And once that happened, I was like, okay, you're banned. Nope. He's lucky I actually didn't file a police report against him, because I'm pretty sure I could have and should have. But I decided that the ban was enough. Like I said, there are several things that I do not tolerate in my streams. Any kind of racial slur, or any slur that offends people. Exactly, Grayson. So I will not tolerate any slurs of any kind. I will not tolerate anyone who tries to take someone else's personal information, like Grayson. Not saying he, but taking someone like Grayson's information. And I will not tolerate anyone who decides to come in here and basically start trouble. I thought about it. All I really did was just send it to Twitch, and then I figured it was out of my hands at that point. So, look, the important thing is that I never spoke with him again. And he hasn't spoken to me, so at the end of the day, as long as we're not speaking to each other, then he won't do anything to me, and I'm not going to do anything to him. That's the way I see it. We settled it that way. This way, I didn't ruin his life. In case he had a life, I don't know. And hopefully he learned not to do that stuff. Not to threaten people because he doesn't get his way. Strike 3, sit down. Alright, guys. 3 outs. Can we do it? No! Are you kidding me? Oh my god. That is so frustrating. And you know what the funny part is? I immediately thought when I saw Jose Abreu, I was like, oh boy, the guy with the highest contact on the team, this guy is probably going to get a base hit. And sure enough. Alright, well, I'm not going to waste more time doing this moment again. If anything, I'll do these moments off stream so that I can finish it up and start getting as close to Mike Piazza as I can. Because the sooner I get to Piazza, the better. So yeah, guys, that's going to do it for me. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a very happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you could follow me on Twitter at TTVNextJGGen24. It's in the upper left there, so go give me a follow. I'll always tweet whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So, overall, we got the second week done, and they're going to release week 3 tomorrow, which means that, if I could get, that's what we're going to be focusing on, and hopefully that'll prepare me for when the monthly awards program comes out on Friday. So tomorrow, doing more of the same. Tops now. We're going to get the cards. Hopefully we'll get Jackie Robinson too. So we'll see how that goes. But until then, guys, have a good night.